Welcome to lesson number 2, which is really the first of the material, and this one's called Be the Example. So this lesson, we're really going to set the foundation of what we're up to in this 21-day family reset program. And it all starts with us as the parents, or whatever your role is, grandparents it could be, setting an example of us and how we interact with our health, our lifestyle, and in particular, we're talking about eating and healthy lifestyle related to eating. So we've often heard, the concept of do what I say, not what I do, and that type of stuff. It's sort of told as kind of a humorous thing. But the truth is that our kids are always watching us, right? From day one, they're watching everything we do, and they're learning everything about life and how to be a person and a human, and all of the things that involves, including when we're talking about eating and healthy lifestyle, by watching us. So in a sense, it almost doesn't matter what we say. It really matters what we do. So we can't really make a change for our family's health, and in particular our kids' health, until we really take a look at ourselves as the example and what the example we're really setting is for our kids. So this can be things like how we interact with food in terms of eating, how in touch we are with our own body when we're eating, and also, believe it or not, what we do as far as eating goes when our kids aren't around. Because believe me, they pick up on all of that stuff. So for our first exercise related to really kind of kicking the process off and getting started, what I'm asking you to do as the parent is to really start looking at where any inconsistencies lie in terms of your health and especially your relationship to food. Where is it that you eat in a certain way, maybe when your kids are around, and in a certain way when they're not around? Or where is it that you have them eat something but you eat somehow differently? Or we want to start also getting a little deeper in there and see what we're doing as far as our own relationship to our own eating. Do we eat in a way that is conscious and where we're present to the reality of what we're eating? Are we really listening to our own bodies, knowing of what to eat and when to eat and how much of things to eat for our own vitality and best health? Or do we eat for relief, or do we eat for convenience, or do we eat for cost? And so that's our first step. So really what this requires is, journaling, and it doesn't have to be a journal, it can be a piece of paper, it can be on your computer, on your phone, whatever works for you. But take 10, 15, 20 minutes, really set that aside and start examining your own relationship to eating, to food, and consistency in terms of the message we give our kids, the message we want to be giving our kids as far as health and eating goes, and what message we're really showing them. And once we start to become aware and unearth some of this stuff, that's when we can really start to make the changes that will then impact our kids and our family in terms of the lifestyle. So quick lesson this time, it's really about being the example, and the action steps are examining where the example we're setting isn't the one we want to be setting. Because contextually going forward in our 21-day family reset, what we're really looking to do is make a significant change towards better health ongoingly to create a legacy of health in our family for this generation and the next generations. So that all begins with us as the parents, and that all begins with the example that we're setting. So keep that in mind going forward. Do that journaling exercise, see what it uncovers in you and yourself, and then where you can start becoming more congruent in your example that you're giving your kids. If we do this, then all of the other steps that we're going to be doing in the 21 days together are going to be that much more potent and much more powerful and cause much more long-lasting change. All right, you guys take care. Do that exercise. We'll be back with you shortly for the next lesson.